I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you. Kindly tell the Senate your names.
My name is Linda Gaki Kiome.
What are your qualifications?
I am an advocate of the High Court of Kenya.
When were you admitted to the bar? Kindly, you can give us your P105.
My P105 is 9006/2012.
What are notable positions that you've ever held in your career?
I have been a member in long standing of the Law Society of Kenya. I am a member of FIDA. I am a member and I have been the chairperson of Mount Kenya branch of Law Society of Kenya and other positions therein for about 10 years. Thereafter, I was the interim president of the Law Society of Kenya for 3 months. Thereafter, I became a member of the Council of the Law Society of Kenya, representing advocates practicing in our country for this the second term now.
When were you appointed by the governor as a legal advisor?
On the 28th of March, 2023.
And when was your termination or your contract terminated?
An alleged termination that was signed by a county, the chief of staff, Meru County, Chambambede, dated on 26th of March this year, 2024.
There is an affidavit dated 18th of August 2024. Are you aware of that affidavit?
I am aware of the affidavit.
Where have you filed that affidavit?
I filed the affidavit before the Senate.
Before the Senate?
Yes.
What are the circumstances leading to you filing that affidavit in the Senate?
Thank you, Council. While attending the annual conference in Mombasa, Diani, Kwale County, yesterday I received a phone call from one of the MCAs from Meru County, Honorable DMK Kyogora, who informed me, or actually who asked whether I was aware of a letter that I had written, christened as a legal advice to the Governor Meru County, while within the term which I was deemed to have been her legal advisor. And when I received that letter through a WhatsApp, it was an alien document. I can confirm before this House that yesterday was the first time I have seen that document. It is not a document that emanated from myself.
There is an internal memo in the documents of governor brought to this Senate. It's labeled as KM5, governor's document. I want you to have a look at it. You're there?
Yes, Council.
I want you to have a keen look at that letter. From whose office is it emanating from?
The letterhead seems to come from the office of the governor.
Who is the author of the letter?
It's from the legal advisor, office of the governor.
Who is that legal advisor, office of the governor?
According to that letter, at the very end, it has been signed off, but the name is not indicated.
The name is not indicated. When was that letter that memo written?
On 23rd of February 2024.
23rd February. Were you still the legal advisor to the governor?
Technically, yes.
Why are you saying technically yes?
In the month of December 2023, the governor summoned me in her office in Meru and asked me to tender my resignation, out of which the subsequent letter for notice of termination was issued to me by Nchamba Mbebe. That was dated 26th of March 2024.
So substantively, you are the legal advisor by 23rd February?
Indeed, Council.
Until which date did you vacate the office? When was your contract terminated?
There was a notice of termination on 26th of March 2024, which forms part of the affidavit that I filed before this Senate. And it indicated that my services would be terminated by 30th of April 2024.
So it means by 23rd February, you are the legal advisor to the governor?
Indeed so.
I want you to look at the signature at the tail end of that letter. It is on page 12 of the governor's document. That is volume 1B, governor's documents. Whose signature is that?
The signature mimics my signature.
The signature mimics your signature. Why do you say it mimics your signature?
I say it mimics my signature because I did not append this signature.
Page 12 of the governor's documents, volume 1B. Should be a blue copy.
Counsel, could you also tell us the affidavit by the witnesses on which document?
The affidavit was filed by the witness, and that forms the basis of why we called her to be a witness today. It was filed to the clerk of the Senate yesterday. Should be an independent document.
Very well. Proceed.
So you said the signature mimics your signature.
Indeed, Counsel.
That means it's not your signature.
It is not my signature. I did not sign this document, and I did not prepare this document.
The governor has brought this document to this Senate House, this Honorable House, to rely on this document as her evidence and for defense. What would you want this House to treat this document?
First of all,
What is your point of order, Senator Kajuan?
Mr. Speaker, just like you, I've struggled to get visibility on that affidavit. I'm looking at the soft copies here. I can't find it. And it's such a material submission that it would make sense for us to proceed until and unless we can confirm that we have it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Senator. Just one moment. One moment, clerk. Counsel, one moment, Counsel.
all right.
Mr. Speaker,
Stop the time, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, with your information, we would be able to have the assistance of supplying the hard copies to the honorable senators as printed.
So you say that again, Counsel?
If it is so pleases you, Mr. Speaker, sir, we have the copies printed that the senators can have access to.
Okay, but I'll give it to the Sergeant at Arms and please distribute to
We are most obliged.
the senators. Sorry? What's your point of order, Eddie?
Thank you, Chair. I would just like your pronouncement whether the affidavit was presented on time to the clerk. I think that's the materiality with which the Senator of Homa Bay was referring to that particular piece of evidence.
Thank you.
Okay.
Counsel, if you could please explain the affidavit to the senators.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We received documents from the governor, that is defense documents, on Saturday, past 5 p.m., the required time. And out of that, we realized some abnormalities, especially on the part of the affidavit and internal memos and letters given in the defense. And out of that, and our witness being an advocate, after coming across this document, she vehemently opposed the position of that document, that she was not the author of the document, and so we questioned the authenticity of that document. And that's why she was, she moved to swear an affidavit, that is yesterday on 18th, and it formed the basis of our prayers this morning that this witness be called as a witness of the Senate to come and substantiate on the document, because if this is not substantiated, then if it's a forgery, and I'm saying if it's a forgery, then this House can form basis of the final determination of this case based on that document. And that's why she was called upon to come and give this evidence.
What is your point of order, Eddie? And Eddie, if I could just give guidance that this witness was one of the witnesses that was summoned through the Senate by the request of the council. And the summons went out this morning.
Chair, the materiality of the affidavit is just about the issue of timing and filing. But I just wanted to just